No, it's been a real while since I recorded this series, but welcome back to Scarlet and Violet. Well, just Violet because it's the only game we played on the channel. But yeah, I have to still buy the DLC on this copy for whenever it comes out, as you can see down there. But the game's been updated to 1.2. Yeah, I still have to buy the game. The game's been updated to 1.2. And with that has come a whole lot of stuff. As you can see here, I'm standing in front of a raid crystal. There is new raids. I cannot remember exactly what their names are. I think it's like, yeah, Walking Wake and Iron Leaves. Uh-oh. Alright, one of my cats just knocked over a trash can, but that's fine. Yeah, so there's a new Pokemon here that we're going to show off today. You might be wondering how I already have Zoroark if I haven't purchased the pre-order purchase. Well, I did on my other account, my main account that I don't play on here, and so I just used the code on here because I thought it would be easier than to just trade it over to showcase it. But yeah, we also have Walking Wake, which I'll show you. This thing looks cool. And then we have Iron Leaves. Walking Wake is a Water and Dragon type. And this is its moveset. It's got... I think this is the moveset that it actually comes with. It's Alert to Sounds. Hydro Steam, which I think is a new move. Dragon Pulse, Noble Roar, and Flamethrower. This is Iron Leaves. I think it's okay. But I'm not exactly the biggest fan of it. And this is the moves that it comes with. And yeah, it likes to thrash about. And then this is Hisuian Zoroark. You should already know him from, you know, Legends Arceus. I think we actually used him in the series that I did on that. But yeah, the one that you get for purchasing the DLC comes with the charismatic mark. So yeah, it's pretty cool, and I'm gonna like show these guys off in battle. But first, I want to show you something else that the game did, and I have to fly over, yeah, I think here. So before, the only pattern of Vivillon that could spawn in this game was the fancy pattern. The one pattern that, until this game, was just exclusive through an event. But now, because I don't know how breeding these Pokemon work, if I'm being honest. But now, thanks to connectivity with Pokemon Go, we should be seeing different Vivillon spawn. I took a postcard from Japan. I have no idea what the Vivillon from Japan looks like. That's not a Vivillon. And yeah, I was also told by my friend, one of my friends, that Walking Wake is tall. We're gonna show off Walking Wake in Picnic. But yeah, just need to find a Vivillon. So this one's going to spawn. No, I forgot Petalil is in this. Is it not going to spawn? Like, is it broken now? Oh, great. The one time I, like, actually want to show this... Oh, there it is. Look at that. That's the new form. We're going to catch this thing. I don't know what form this is, but we're catching it. That's the form we couldn't get before, and I'm assuming they can be shiny hunted. I don't understand. I don't know why they wouldn't be. But yeah, I assume they can be shiny hunted. I've also heard that with the patch and the update and stuff like that, they kind of fixed crashing issues to the point where they removed some spawns out in the wild in order to make it so the game just doesn't crash in random places. Let's see what this one is. It's the Elegant Pattern. This Pokemon is born in a land with distinct seasons. It scatters colorful toxic scales from its wings during battle. Oh, sweet. It's registered in there as that. Okay, that's cool. How do I... Gosh, it's been a while since I've played this game. So if I had other forms, I feel like I could easily show them off, but I don't. I also found out the hard way that you can't breed the Zoroark. I have like 4 Zorua in my PC that I tried to breed him to make him, to get my friends a Zorua, and also to show off Zorua here, because I wanted to show off Hisuian Zorua. And yeah, it just wouldn't breed to anything other than the regular form. I don't know if it can breed to the Hisuian form, or if it's just stuck like that. That's not what I wanted. But yeah, it changes, as far as I know, doing this changes the spawns of Vivillon until you send a postcard over the next day. That is as far as I know. I have no clue. Oh, I am Zoroark. I am Zoroark. I forgot how Zoroark works. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's try out Bitter Malice against this thing. An Ice Skew. Okay, yeah, so I want to see what Bitter Malice does. Ooh, that is a cool animation. Okay, so snow doesn't do damage to this generation, right? Well, it was hail and now it's snow. I want to see now what Hydro Stream looks like. Because I think this is... Oh my gosh, you are huge. You are one huge Pokemon. Oh, he's dead. I think the description of the move says that it's the only water move that doesn't get halved in sunny weather. In fact, it actually does the opposite. It gains a 50% boost, which is cool. So, like, it's the water move that likes hot weather. So yeah, that's cool. I'm pretty sure it's a new move. I have to, like, fact check that. So, give me just 1 second. Yeah, according to Bulbapedia, it is a new move. And, funny enough, Iron Leaves doesn't get a new move. It just gets a Leaf Blade. I find it hilarious that, like, they just keep failing with Violet Paradox Pokemon. Plus, they've already shown off the shinies too. People have hacked the shinies in. Once again, Violet is just Chrome. It's just Chrome, man. Like, that's what I expected, but, like, it's just... It makes me sad that it came to the point where that's what I expected. But, you know what? I can't change that. I can't wait till Home comes out, because I can't wait to show off, like, all the Pokemon that you can transfer in. As far as I know. Walking Wake is Pokemon 1009, and Iron Leaves is 1010. There is 1015 Pokemon now, with the other 5 that were shown off in the Presents. But as of right now, we only have 1010 playable Pokemon. Which is still really cool, and at least by the end of the DLC, we're going to be seeing 110 Paldea Pokemon, and I might end up waiting to do my review of all the Pokemon until the DLC comes out. Who knows? Or I might save the DLC Pokemon for their own special review, but yeah, now... Well, screw you. I was gonna say I'm too close to people. Oh, I guess I'm not. I want to see how these Pokemon look in picnic. Oh my gosh, he really is huge. Like the Virizion is tiny. The Virizion is tiny, and then you got this thing. And you got a little bug, and then you got Zoroark. I was like tempted to shiny hunt this thing because if you saw, I shiny hunted the starters, all the starters that are in the game, and I plan to shiny hunt the other starters that get added into the game when Home comes out for like its own separate little video. But yeah, I immediately decided not to when I found out that you couldn't even turn this into Hisuian Zorua. Oh my gosh, look at him! He's got 2 tails. That's cool. He's so... Even when he's laying down, he's taller than you. This thing is just massive. That's a massive Pokemon. Heck, like, not even Miraidon is as big as he is. I loved him. I want to see what these Pokemon look like when you're making a sandwich, like, what they're... You know that's not what I wanted, and you did it anyway. Let's make a sandwich. What kind of sandwich can we make? Anything's good for me. Butter and ham, my favorite. I'm just gonna put everything onto this side. It's a beautiful sandwich. I'm gonna see how big Zoro the Walking Wake takes up the screen. Also, they showed off a handful of new Pokemon that'll be returning in the DLC. Oh, he looks so tiny there. Like, they showed off a handful of Pokemon that's going to be returning in the DLC, and Zebstrika is back. I don't think that Pokemon's been in a game since Sun and Moon. Except for, obviously, Pokemon Go, but you know what, that game came out before Sun and Moon, so... Yeah. So, like, it'll be the first time in the Switch game that we're getting Zebstrika, and I want Furfrou to be in this game. I want Furfrou to come out. Because then, once Furfrou comes out, every single Generation 6 Pokemon has been seen in a Switch game. Furfrou's the only Generation 6 Pokemon that hasn't been in a Switch game. I know for a fact Whimsicott is coming in, Ninetales. The Dex was sort of leaked, I think, of the returning Pokemon. But I'm not gonna, like, reveal what I saw, because, you know what? I just don't feel like doing that, but I know they also confirmed Metagross is in, Milotic is in. I can't wait to have all these Pokemon, and to see them just walking around in the wild, and to shiny hunt them. It might be, like, I wonder how much easier it's gonna be to shiny hunt Feebas now. If it's, because, like, even if it's a rare spawn in the water, like, you can boost it with sandwiches. And it will spawn commonly. Which, I mean, yeah, it'll probably spawn other water types too, but Feebas will still spawn. So, like, I'm actually, like, kind of excited to see what they do. To see the Pokemon in the wild. And I'm kind of excited to see Okidogi. He's a good boy. I want him. I want to have him. Like, I've already started creating my DLC playthrough teams because my main playthrough, I always choose new Pokemon. But with Sword and Shield, when the DLCs came out for that, I made up a team of Pokemon that were added back in the DLC for both DLCs, and those became my teams playing through the DLC. And then also some of the new Pokemon, because Kubfu I had on my team. But yeah, I can't wait to be able to create a new main playthrough team with returning Pokemon and new ones this time around. And as for our Nuzlocke series, I might end up doing it as a Nuzlocke or not. It's all dependent. Who knows? Either way, we're still going to be doing videos on it because it's going to be fun. I already did videos on the Sword and Shield DLC. I did 3, like a couple random Sword and Shield videos earlier last year. Just because I was playing through the game to complete it, and I thought, why not record my gameplay of the post-game in the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra? It's fun. But yeah. I think I love Walking Lake. He's pretty cool. I think he is the longest name that can be a Pokemon name. Because I think a Pokemon name can only be 12 letters, so yeah. 12 letters. It's cool that Zoroark's in here. It feels good to see some new Pokemon in this game after a long time, especially like with the Vivillon patterns. Now hunt them with different patterns. And I was waiting for these things to get announced. I thought they would be a part of the DLC, not introduced through raid events, which was pretty shocking to me, nonetheless. But I was waiting for these Pokemon because, I don't know if I ever showed it. I can show it off if I go to the school. To Uva Academy. Can't wait to play in the Blueberry Academy as a part of the second DLC. Yeah, if you go to over here, if you go in the school, you can see a book of an artist's interpretation of the Paradox Pokemon. You see Walking Lake in Scarlet, and then Iron Leaves in Violet. I don't know where the book is. Okay, can you stop that, please? Is this it? No. I don't want to reach you. Oh my gosh. Is that Arvin? Oh, it's just some random... Oh, he's talking about Arvin. No. I don't want to listen to some school song. Oh, he's tired. He had a long day of studying. Okay, I know you're somewhere. Types and moves too. No. Well, you all here? No? Okay, maybe you're on the other side of the academy. There's a lot of books. Okay. Ooh, there's a book right here. Oh, this is the Scarlet book. Or the Violet book. An imagined Pokemon. Yeah, this thing. A drawing of a fantastical Pokemon as envisioned by our sketch artist, the compactness and cruelty of the strange Pokemon that dwell in Area Zero's lower reaches tickled the artist's imagination, prompting this sketch of what other species that inhabit these depths might look like. And I think they did sort of get... They went really far off on the actual Pokemon. But I don't think it was ever supposed to be anything. Like, I don't think it was ever supposed to look like that. And now we know what this disc Pokemon is. It's a disc Pokemon, well separated from the research team in the crater's depths. But a strange entity, whether it was a Pokemon or not. Or even alive at all, I know now. I know not. It bore a shell with layers of overlapping hexagons and gleamed brighter than a gemstone. Veiled as a whole, it resembled a mysterious brilliant disc. We know what that is now. Yeah, this just shows me that guy. We know who the disc Pokemon is now. That was exciting, but yeah. So it was in the Violet book, okay. Well, you know what? That's all I have for this episode. It's been a while since I've recorded an episode of this series. But next time, we'll probably do an episode next time whenever Home comes out. I don't think I'm going to do this again until Home comes out, and I'll do a video, an episode showcasing just random Pokemon when Home comes out that can be in the game. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time.